then when we last left off with our intrepid adventurers, what all happened with you guys? Uh-oh. There's the one other thing I gotta do. So what's everything?
Well, we had a chat with a ghost. That was interesting.
I mean, some of us a bit more than others.
Yeah. I got a cool new Poke.
You did. And it totally didn't change you at all.
Days. No, it's fine. Completely fine. There's no need to worry about that.
I'm sure that it won't have any long
repercussions.
repercussions.
No. We did lose 3 days though. That's
Yeah.
a bit less nice.
The haunted house was a bit wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Albert, I told
now-
you not to eat those mushrooms. That's why you lost 3 days.
Look, I didn't eat the mushrooms. You put them in my mouth. It's different.
I mean, I did move your jaw so you chewed them. Yes.
Exactly. I was asleep. But
Potato, tomato. Same thing.
I mean, arguable.
But yeah. Then you got out and you did some reporting to the mayor.
And some planning too, because we can see fires in the distance.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So you guys went around and did some prep and realized that the guy that you were hating on maybe didn't even have the accolades that you thought he did. He's just a good drill sergeant.
Mm-hmm. Which I quickly sent a message to Mavel about it.
Yeah.
Hey! About that. He did, like...
Totally worked for the guards.
He lent 2 axe beaks, one to Ocasio, one to myself, so that we can go to Grace Spear Farm and try and get him to help. And I think we were kind of AFK carrying Okrad with us.
I think that was the general
we can
consensus.
go set up stuff, yeah.
Ukrad, who's holding the cube.
Slow enemies down. Mm-hmm.
And then Leaf and Bo went to go talk to the druids.
Indeed.
And nothing weird happened there either.
Exactly.
I mean, what's
That's
weird
great.
about your blood turning into orcs who turn into other orcs?
It's totally fine. It didn't
That's happened
didn't
to everyone.
awaken something out of a giant fountain that was a huge orc that turned into other orcs. It's totally fine. There wasn't the, quote, spore druid there that enacted the plan that they had been there for thousands of years and kind of took the code word and went, let it be done, and started moving. So, yeah, nothing big at all.
You all had the same trippy dream I did. That's kind of crazy.
So yeah, you guys were left in a situation where something ancient in the orcs was awakened. You were given some additional information about, maybe the orcs having been changed in ancient times because Leaf decided to sacrifice a part of themselves to help give them autonomy away from the thing that was possessing and controlling them initially, and maybe that helped them to evolve into the symbiotic race and status that they are today, instead of just being a mindless plague. Strange.
See, for every good leaf, you have a bad leaf to balance them out, so I gotta balance that sacrifice out. Sorry, y'all.
I mean, you allowed the orc people to not be a mindless weapon for the rest of their existence, and are part of the reason why they are an intelligent race today. Funny enough, we had a whole lore session there last week, and it's possible that somebody might have gotten information that connects to another group of people that might maybe be experimented on with fungus right now. And maybe that'll all come into play later on.
You found out about my experiments with Halbrod while he's sleeping?
No, that's the fun thing with you not being here for that. Because now it's a very interesting situation of will the information be shared at the appropriate time and the dots be connected? But it's okay. So now we find ourselves continuing our preparation as one more person was running about town and all of that, trying to get everything organized as they realized the enemy was approaching. One moment.
Who is it?
The pizza.
I'm at Nine Pizza. Is that Leaf's final form?
All right. That was
You wish.
Agatha trying to run out
No,
the
I
door
really
with the
don't.
pizza delivery guy.
Whoop.
I love that for her. You go, sis. Get you a man with a job.
No, it was only bad because my Tara was like, oh, no, she didn't go out. And I was like, are you sure? And then I open the door and she runs in.
So cute.
All right. So, we were going back to our wonderful town of Eggerleys here, in which Brenna wanted to approach Ilgot and Good. The two wonderful proprietors of Ilgot and Good's Ale House. A wonderful, nice gambling house that has been set up in town here to be able to help people unwind and take care of, some of the less up and up choices they might have in life. But you've never actually been here to Ill-Gotten Goods Gambling Hall and Ale House, so it's a little surprising for you once you begin walking inside the door. Because these lavish men and everything you had heard, it seems at first to just be a very nice looking bar. And you can see where there is like a group of people playing cards at a front table, but nowhere near the den of debauchery and gambling that you kind of initially expected.
Must have the good shit in the back.
That's very possible. Good, the individual that is the bartender out of the group, seems to be the fairly more astute and quiet one out of the group. Is just kind of polishing mugs and everything as you come in. Roll me perception.
All right, let's get this started on the wrong foot.
Woo!
Oh shit, I forgot to do my thingy.
See, that's not terrible. As you're walking up, even from your slightly shorter position in the bar, if shall we say, you're able to tell that even though the bar doesn't look that good, like it looks almost like a dive bar, the quality of liquor is not.
Lame. Let's leave.
Well, you're not there.
Oh, that's right.
No, the quality is all
Lame.
top shelf for this dive bar.
Very subtle.
Not a lot of people order the top shelf here, you might think.
Yeah, why would you order the top shelf? You want the stuff that's on the shelf, not the shelf itself.
Give me the swill.
Yeah, most people that come in here probably aren't ordering the top things. It's almost like there's mostly people that enjoy it that it's kept here for. But it's definitely a bit of a clue off in your situation that there are those clientele coming here. As you walk up, Good just kind of nods at you. Moaning. Afternoon. What is it? What time of day did I say it was? Evening?
What year is it?
Yeah, right. No, I realized I was like, shit, we had dictated what time of day it was before, and I don't remember off the top of my head what time of day it was. Either way.
Recording.
Right. Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
You just go with the classic greetings.
Guten
Do I
Nacht.
remember, was I given any sort of phrasing or something to say to announce myself?
Not really, but you mostly dealt with the other one, if you will. The more talkative of the duo.
Okay, so I'll nod and subtly, and thieves can't try to convey that the package has been found.
Do you speak sign language?
I do.
Good. You see, actually roll me perception. You manage to make out in the cleaning of his rag and setting everything down that he kind of stealthily, in all of this, kind of puts the rag and cup that he's cleaning away while signing to you, step in the back. And he
Well,
takes a
the back.
step over to the side and raises up
Yeah.
the bar. Like one of those drop sections for the wait staff to come through and everything.
I will head for the back.
As you walk into the back, you immediately pass through about 3 sets of floor-to-ceiling curtains. But as you begin to pass through the 3rd set of curtains, the noise of the back room becomes more prevalent. And you step into a brightly lit back room that has craps and roulette tables going. Roll me another perception. Just because it's fun. You
I'm getting
can
steadily
make
worse
out
here.
a betting board in the back where they seem to have bets running on local events, and things happening throughout the kingdom, but you can't make out everything that's being bet on currently.
Somebody put 3 gold on the fact that Leaf wouldn't eat a mushroom. That's weird.
Obviously, it wasn't you.
As you are looking around at the exchange of chips and kind of cacophony of noises that is assaulting you in this area almost overwhelmingly, you see a familiar face as he seems to almost step out of the shadows next to you. Wonderful, my friend. I'm very happy to hear that you've come back for us. I understand that you had found a package.
Well, it was found. That is correct.
You don't say.
When I went to retrieve said package, my group and I were attacked.
Yes, dangerous transitions can occur sometimes with these sorts of packages, I understand. But if you've discovered it...
As well, they said it was found. It's currently in the possession of the guard. I'm still working on getting it.
And here you are, empty-handed. So?
Yes, well, there's something a little bit more pressing at hand.
That has been a bit of the rumble I've been hearing. And he turns and faces the betting board. And now that you've kind of taken a few steps with him in your conversation, you can see that the top bet on the board is whether the city will survive.
So, I don't suppose anyone would be interested in taking their fate in their own hands and helping out, would they?
Ah, you must be new here.
Yeah, I thought that was obvious.
Well, in these sorts of circles, those sorts of choices aren't really ours to make. That is less profitable.
Not if you're the one betting for the city to survive.
True, though it doesn't appear currently that the odds are favoring that one.
Well, if you sit back and just let everybody else worry about it, then yeah, it probably won't survive.
As you say
Hard to
this,
collect. Hard to collect a coin when everyone's dead.
you are just now taking in a bit more breath of what Ilgot looks like right now to you. And you realize that he does look different than the other times that you've kind of seen him. Because you've technically seen him twice. You saw him on the street when he approached you, and you saw him again at the ball. He looks like he's dressed for travel.
So, Where have you placed your coin? I don't see your name on the board.
Unfortunately, in these sorts of games, people like myself are sometimes requested to be reacquisitioned, if you will.
No judgment here. Cowardice is a fine form of survival.
Roll me another perception. Roll me history.
Ooh, they got way worse.
History.
Said history.
Yes.
$12.
There's something that strikes you about his traveling attire. You had noticed before a bit more of a muted aspect of this, but his traveling attire is a more notably lush green. And you notice that it has a bit of gold accenting to it. And there's something about it that strikes you as seeming like it's connected to the royal kingdoms in some way.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that for a minute. So, no scallywags interested in helping the town guard save the city, I suppose.
I'm afraid in these sorts of places, you've got to make them an offer that means a bit more than their lives. These sorts of people are normally used to throwing their lives away in the hopes of coin. You know, cutthroats and the type.
Well, not sure what sort of offer I'm authorized to make, so
I understand. Sometimes we have to play our cards a bit close to chest, if you will. And in my situation, that means taking orders.
from the royal family.
Well, sometimes different families have their hands in all affairs throughout the kingdom, you might say. Each one responsible for a different area of the kingdom. There might just be one responsible for even this.
Well, it's nice to know that royalty are still assholes.
Well, I think in that situation, some things never change.
Yeah, don't mistake my meaning. I appreciate being an asshole. I'm quite good at being one myself.
Look, I'll drop all pretense in that moment. I'm not sure you've ever really figured it out, but I'm the bastard son of the mayor.
I
So,
knew there was something he wasn't telling us.
there's at least some understanding and distaste for royalty that I will always have. But, depending on exactly how you wish to survive, sometimes you have to be willing to make deals.
Yes, I know a thing or two about making a bad deal or a good deal. no deal.
And well, sometimes when we make those choices very, very early on in lives, we live by them for a long time. So, be careful what you choose for survival.
As well, survival's the key, isn't it? Because the deal I've made seems to be sending me on a one-way ticket to my death.
Well, I hope you don't come to regret your choices then.
I'd say myself is included in that more than you.
True. It seems that, at least for a time, though, our paths might diverge, depending on exactly what you do.
Well, here's to them not diverging too far.
True. I tell you what. I give you this one small piece in parting. If you should need to leave here, if you should fail, then you might find yourself at a port. Very simple port. And in that port, you might be able to drop my name. Yeah, baby.
His name is now.
And this
Yes.
this is Ilgot that I'm talking to, right?
Correct.
Softly purr when you're at the port.
It's
I'm looking for. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. He told me his name was.
Ah,
His name
yes.
is Ilgot.
Yes, they're well known
Oh.
around here.
For doing that much, at least we'll let them know that you're doing work for me. So, you might continue to prove yourself to those individuals, and maybe they'll give you safe passage.
I will keep that information in mind.
Good. I hate to think that if you were able to procure our package, you would perish here with no way to move forward.
Well, perishing is not the plan, but I don't know if you've noticed the group of idiots that I have to work with.
Yes, well, sometimes we are forced to use every tool at our disposal if we should wish to come out with the most fortunate end.
Well, don't get me wrong, we've been effective so far, but I don't know about a horde of demons.
True. I guess, perhaps in this situation, make sure you know when to run. And he flips you a chip.
I'll catch it and slide it into like a wrist pocket.
Mark down your ill-got gambling chip. 'Cause, maybe it'll be proof later.
One ill-gotten chip. probably should get back and report. I will let you know as soon as I'm able to procure the package.
Wonderful. I'll tell you what. How about a drink for the road?
Why not?
I was so hoping that you would say that. And a small serving person kind of walks over towards you. And they have like a small rocks glass for him. But for you, there's a potion.
What does it look like?
Hold on, let me bring up. I don't know if it has an exact description, but we'll find out. I know how I'm thinking in my head, but
That must be nice. I don't know how I'm thinking in my head.
yeah,
Typically with
it
your
looks like dry ice fog.
I'll pick the flask up and shake it a little bit.
As you do, it seems to swirl around like water.
Interesting choice of beverage. Perhaps I'll save this for a later day.
That was exactly my thought, too. Consider this one drink for the road. Call it
I'll
securing my investment.
I'll give him a nod and a small bow, and in sign language, and thieves can't give him a polite thank you.
He signs back, "You're very welcome. Be safe." And with that, he walks away.
And I will slowly head back up to the front of the bar and back towards where I know I'm supposed to meet everyone.
As you leave, Good just kind of waves and goes, "Be safe."
Not funny, and I'll keep walking.
As a reminder, we have a mind link.
Mm-hmm. I think he had a 6-hour mind link.
With, Halbarad, and who else did I link to?
I think it was Bo.
I was gonna say either Leaf or
I think it was Bo too.
Mhm.
So
Safer that way.
I think part of that conversation I probably would have let you guys in on.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
part?
you would not want Leafs running commentary while you're trying to talk to him.
I definitely would give you guys flashes of the betting board.
Mm-hmm. Halberd has some very clear discontent at that.
The two of you
I
in
believe
that
thief, and I have
connection.
some discontent about that.
The two of you in that connection, roll me perception checks as well on that flash.
Hey, not 20.
Ha!
Yeah. We both perceptive
Nice.
as fuck about this.
You get that flash and you're like, they're not only betting on if the city's burning, they're betting if God, what was his name? They seem to already know about the one noble. There's actually a point in there of Larangar won't get found out. But then you see various pools on who will be the heroes if the town does survive.
What are the
Who's
odds
winning?
on Larangar not being found out?
Currently, it looks like it's 60-40.
Put me down for 50 gold on he will get found out.
You're thinking that. You're like, I
That's it.
gotta find somebody. I gotta make a bet.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
like,
but I gotta
rat him
like,
out.
Mina's right there. Like, how about I put
Yeah,
a
if he
man
thinks
like,
it to
like,
me, I could do it before I leave.
yeah, literally, that's what Halvard is doing. Like, put me down for 50 gold on that.
And then rat him
But he
out
will
real
get found
quick
out.
and collect.
Wow. Technically, the ratting has been found out. Has happened. It's just, in process.
Yeah. And hey, if the city does fall, we know where to go to collect a bunch of money before we leave. All the bets are gonna be there.
You want to loot a dying city? Okay.
No, just the thieves guild that's been betting on the city falling.
Oh, yeah, I meant that too. Ha ha ha.
Sure.
Look, I don't know what you thought a group of people here only for profit were going to be doing. I like to play the Thieves Guild very, very correctly to how I think a terrible corporation would be running in these sorts of things.
Oh, is that Jeff Bezos in the corner?
Right.
Can I go punch him in
Yep.
the face, please?
Yeah, notice their higher up is being transferred out, and everybody else is like, we don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm.
If it was really bad, they'd let us know, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Now think about the fact that the knights are gone. This guy's being told to leave.
They're going for reinforcements, I heard.
they're getting help, right? They're getting help.
You guys are coming back, right? You're gonna
We're
come
not
back,
doing
right?
that help.
So yeah, that is definitely part of the point I was slowly trying to make to you guys and all of that. It seems like everybody on the up and up is pulling back.
It seems like we need a change in leadership.
Hey,
Yeah,
Leaf, where are you
just-
going?
Just an idea.
Leaf's packing his bags and leaving also.
So, we get back to our wonderful traveling and collection then. Because in this situation, I believe that technically you would all pretty much be able to meet up for
Is that-
traveling out if you wanted to.
11-ish.
I don't know, is it 11-ish? Maybe 12-ish.
Okay.
Maybe Elvish.
Elvish! Yes! So, were you trying to head out then as a group, or were two of you running ahead of the rest?
I think we were running ahead because I had, in my notes, I said I mentioned that I had updated Buena about the situation.
That's fine. Let me update this map then.
And I think we were bringing Ukrad as well so that he would get to like the palisade attempt to slow down the demon horde while we try and get
This was the one.
Spear to help.
Fuck me, that's what I did. Okay. This whole time I was trying to figure out what I did. And now I found it.
Yay.
Right?
I hope it's a yay situation.
I mean, it's a yay for me. Because it genuinely is
Yay
like,
for us.
like, I thought I had gone insane, couldn't find this thing, knew I made it somewhere, found it. Yeah.
Nice.
See?
Well, I died.
I had planned for you guys going there and forgot that I had planned for it that well.
Yeah. We're not gonna die.
It's
Yeah.
totally fine. Totally fine. So, the Gray Spear Farm. A different farm location that you have not been to before. There we go. Now the rest of the party can see through the token. Everything as you begin approaching this place is very tidy. Everything is exact. Yes. Like every like the lining going down the walk is precise. The grass is trimmed to a precise height. Everything is with precision. It is tidy.
Okay, is my patch picking up anything with my detect sense?
No. Just this almost anal retentive attention to detail. Immediately.
Okay, so Danny Tanner lives here.
Well, as someone who had gone through training, you recognize somebody who has been put through discipline to a regimental degree. Because even
Bring
if...
back memories.
Yeah, because, like, even if you yourself are not that type of soldier or live to those type of standards, you can recognize it. Yeah, it's like that. It's literally like you walked up on one of those Marines' house.
Yeah, this is not Naungal's house.
Yeah.
Right. It's one of those.
But this is like the Marines' retirement home you're walking up on.
Get ready to be serious, boys.
I just gave Ocasio a look. I don't need to say it, but I'm clearly saying, like, you're the one who's not serious here.
Acacia ignores you.
Yep, that tracks.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I only have one eye.
That's not how it works.
You find Aloysius in the center area near his home.
Do I already know this man, or is this just something
Nope.
we've been sent?
Nobody has met this guy. Nobody's really asked about this farm, nothing. It's just been here. Because he really, crazy enough, he just kind of tends to leave everybody else alone and just be out here by himself. I know, weird. But it looks like he's putting out barricades.
Barricades. I assume you must be Aloysius. What exactly are you preparing for?
Invasion? What else would it be?
Okay. Invasion by whom?
Do you not see the fires coming? I don't know who it is, but I'd rather be prepared. Good soldier always is prepared.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've only got one eye. I did not see the fires. Who is it? Who's coming?
Well, I guess I would ask you what you're doing here on my property.
Well, I have been sent to try to get some help training recruits. I heard you're quite good, and you're quite the veteran.
Veteran, yes. Trainer, maybe. I don't know if you have enough time for that at this point, soldier.
What do you mean by that?
The fires. There's smoke. It's been moving closer. You haven't been watching, have you?
Maybe if we scratch your back, you can scratch ours. What's coming? Who has the fires?
If I had that answer, I wouldn't be here. If I knew what it was, I might not stay. But in this moment, all I have is this land, and this spear, and my wit, and my experience. And I'm not gonna back down. Not today, not ever.
Let's see. Who likes fire? Goblins like fire. Afritis like fire.
Halbarad, roll me a
dragons?
non-anxiety wisdom save. With this list, your stump aches for a moment, just like an old wound pain.
So are you alone here in this town, or do you have people to help you?
It's just my farm. This isn't a town. It's just my farm.
Oh, my bad. I just saw a lot of buildings.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally. I randomly generated each of these maps for whatever, and
Hey,
that's
I
why.
was thinking he takes really good motherfucking care of his chickens.
Right. That's really all it is. He's got little sheds and shacks for everything, and it's just that one central building, and then like his actual garage over here.
Well, I don't know. Halbrad, what do you think we should do? I mean, we could go investigate
How about
what the
it's just
source of
like
the fire is. We could try to
behind
convince them to
Ocasio, like-
just say fuck this place and come with us.
Okay, Habad has been standing behind Ocasio like, this is not going anywhere. If I may interject,
You know, if Bo
Sir.
were here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
we do know what's coming. An army of demons. They are coming to raise everything to the ground, burn down your farm, burn down the city, and right now Larangar is running the troops into the fucking ground because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. We need your help to at least let them have a chance to, and in the worst case, die with dignity.
Well, I was trying to, let him know lightly.
Well,
He kind of stands up from pushing this barricade in place and finally turns to look at the both of you, kind of visually weighing you up and down as he does. And then he nods. Sounds about right. I mean, I don't know about the demons and everything, but At least the part about him running it into the ground. All right. What am I working with?
Guards and citizens who can hold a weapon.
Right. They've had his training. Great.
Yeah.
So, passive guards able to be a pike wall. That's what we're working with. All right. I guess we better get moving.
Are we like transporting all these animals with us?
Most of them will be okay, at least for a little while. Feed's there,
'Cause I was
things are
gonna
there.
say, look at all those chickens. There's no way they'd fit.
Look at all those chickens!
Exactly.
They're not going to survive, so can we eat them?
They're going to be fried chicken here soon. Let's get
Actually,
them
I would say with that conversation, he just starts walking over and opening the doors on everything that has
Yes!
animals in
Be
it.
free! Oh my
He just
God,
kinda
Bo would
shrugs.
love this.
How about
Because-
would have
How
said
about-
something of
How
the
about
kind,
remind me to tell Bo about
not like
this?
Because chickens are smart
Sure.
enough to survive on their own.
As all of this is
Tell
slowly
that to Minecraft.
going around,
Minecraft already has them jumping into lava. It's
you
fine.
can see this wall of fog that seems to be rolling in.
Something tells me that fog has a bit of a smoky scent to it.
You know, it just might.
I think we don't have time for the barricade to slow them down anymore. We need to get to town now.
He nods and begins moving and just kind of looks back at you and goes, "Are you sure you can at least make sure I get there in time?"
Well, if you don't have horses, you can hop on either my axe beak or Casio's. Whichever one Ukrad's not using.
He'll nod and kind of take one and then begin to run off on an axe beak. In fact, let me drop
Yeah.
him on this map for remembrance sake so that I know everybody that's in this place. As he seems to take off, roll me perception, you guys.
Well, that's not as good as before. Jesus.
Are you there, Ukrad? I'll take it as Mike is here in spirit. Somewhere
Ah, ghost.
in the ether.
Another shadow demon.
As you're turning, Hallbrod, you mostly just kind of see this fog. But then Acacio, you can make out what looks like goblinoids moving in it.
Why is it always goblins?
Huh?
Aye, there's some fucking goblins over there. Making the way.
They're moving a lot faster than we expected.
Yeah, these animals need to get the fuck out of here. Why don't we have a druid?
Well, the pens are open. They'll be fine.
We left
I'm
all
just
them
gonna-
behind.
I wish Sasha
I'm
were
kicking the
here.
flanks of the axe beak and just let's go.
You're like, nope, nope, time to go. Nope, nope, nope.
We're not staying here. This is a little army.
All right. You guys start noping your way down the nope train.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the plan for everyone meeting up
Wait.
from here?
Wait.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm very invested in these animals. I just realized that I have druid crap. So, I would like to use sensory effect to create the sound of like a scary ass predatory animal, like a lion or something, to really get these
Or
chickens
a
and
horde of
pigs and
goblins.
cows and horses moving. I want them out. They're used to goblins, I'm sure. But not like, animals, predators, etc.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think of the order of operations. I want to make you do this.
Oh, mimic Gordon Ramsay's voice, like behind them, or Colonel Sanders.
So, first, I think an arcana, and then an animal handling. We'll wait and see what you get first to see if that's with advantage. That's with advantage. Since that's a hell of an arcana roll. No, I meant the, like you've rolled you rolled awesome with your arcana. Roll animal handling with advantage.
Okay. Okay, my first one.
All right. So you are running, essentially just kind of running around this place, making this cacophony of noise, slowly getting these creatures to begin going. And as you're doing it, you can see how they're all kind of just running wildly kind of away from you as they're going. And as this is happening, the fog seems to keep spreading. Slowly
Okay, we can
moving
leave now.
closer.
We can move now. The halberd, make sure.
Oh,
I
halberd
got
is
this
gone.
too. Oh.
How about
Oh.
this down the fucking road?
Well, I'm gonna write a note then. Remember to tell Bo. Okay, I'm leaving
The cloud
soon
of
now.
dust
Bye.
behind Halberd is going further and further away.
You know, we're going to say in this moment, actually, since it works perfectly, that Halberod's axe beak was the one given up. So he done left to get down the road as you are the one with the animal to ride away.
Listen, I didn't care about animals that much, but Sasha just really rubbed off on me.
No, I love it. I absolutely love everything about this. And I'm not forebodingly moving fog while you're doing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm gone now. I'm gone.
All right,
If
so
we come across some kind of like barricade on the road, we're just gonna let them know like it's over, fall back.
okay.
And I will I will mentally update Winner like they are at Grace Pier. Like it's bad. We're running.
Running and then running and running.
So, final moments of prep. What are you guys telling each other? What are you guys doing? Anything else that you are preparing?
Can I retcon that I shared that stuff with people? 'Cause I was busy watching it happen to say anything.
Shared the what stuff?
The orc stuff.
Ah,
'Cause
yeah,
I didn't say anything in the moment, but I was linked with those people, so I would hope they saw all that crazy shit.
absolutely.
Um. Also, can I get some moon water? If not, can I get like a recipe card from Valna on how to make moon water?
So I'm literally. So basically, we're gonna treat it the same as essentially the cost that goes into making holy water of
Okay.
like herbs, incense, whatever, and then it's gonna literally just be a full moon ritual.
Okay.
Okay, so I have one very important thing to do. I'm going to run up to Bo and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you should have seen me. I saved a whole farm full of animals. They were running everywhere. I haven't seen a stampede like that since the Prince Ross dress for coppers going out of business, so
Well, I
I
have no
just wanted you to
context for
know.
that second thing, but I hate farming. So, this is the
Well, they're
best thing
free
you could have
now.
ever told me.
I thought of you the whole time.
I really appreciate they do have such a soft spot for animals because they're such an important part of my life. We should all be more animals. Everyone, we should be more animals.
I agree. I'm gonna get a pair of cat ears here soon, I think.
Is there like a cosmetic polymorph or what?
That would be very, very cool.
There's so much about this conversation that was just what we do in the shadows for me. Like, that's why I'm just like, oh, I love it so much. Everybody, we're going to get animals now.
Anyway, I just wanted to let you know, and I saved this beautiful peacock feather actually that had fallen off in the fray. Um, thought it was really pretty and that you might appreciate it.
Oh, I'm very glad that it fell off in the fray and wasn't plucked intentionally, and I'm very glad that you thought and noticed, and I would like to accept this from you.
Yeah, just think of it as, thank you for that lovely tea.
Oh, anytime.
Okay, then. She's gonna, turn scarlet and walk off.
Think about what to do with this feather.
Oh, shit. Dear diary, how do I get a non binary to kiss me?
Just fades back into the bush. And at that point, is there anything else anybody else is doing in that moment? Or is it time? All right. With the sound of horns, you see as smoke begins approaching the city walls. Oh, wait, I have something for this. Wait, is that image not working? Did that show anything to you guys? I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Nope.
Mother.
No.
I got a pop-up window with a broken image.
Fucking Christ. What the fuck? Nani! Let me read. Is that better?
Yep. That's some cool artwork.
Yeah, I tried to find some good artwork in searching for everything because I was like, I need demonic invasion of city artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I feel like it paid off. And now, I give you your small corner of this fight.
Woo.
Oh my god.
Damn it, there it did it again. Why does it always do that?
This looks like some shit from Ravenloft.
Well, the map on its own didn't. I maybe changed it some.
The castle in the back.
Manually add you. Alright, now everybody can roll normally.
God damn it.
Am I supposed to see anything?
Nani?
Oh, bro, you're facing the wrong way.
Can you
It's all
not?
black.
Really? Oh, what the fuck?
How about now?
Now you're laying on the ground looking downward.
Now I can
I'm trying,
see.
okay.
I can see clearly now.
Why is yours like that then? That's the question. Okay. Hopefully that'll fix that. I feel ill prepared. Didn't pull up my stats. Oh my.
Yeah?
It's that kind of day, huh? Okay. What is... Oh yeah, let's do one of those too. Yeah.
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me one more time where I completely forgot how to put Sasha on the board?
Should be under the players, but here. Boop. Okay. And still no mic, so okay, then I guess that is everyone.
Is there anywhere for me to like hide before all this shit goes down?
Sure.
Okay. What are the options?
Well, essentially, as we've unfortunately dictated, the city doesn't have any walls. So,
Right. But I see foliage. Could I like
well, yeah, around trees, around the houses and stuff. But there's also rooftops and those sorts of things.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna have Buddy like stealth in ambush on the rooftop over here.
Yeah, I'd like to be somewhere hidden. Like if a rooftop is the best, then that's where it shall be.
The Buddy check for
Well,
stealth.
essentially, like, as a sniper,
Yes.
and knowing that things are on the ground, you would be able to give yourself a high vantage point to be prone and shooting. Because essentially, if you're prone, things can't hit you back very well.
Right. And if I'm hiding, my first shot will be with advantage, right?
Yup.
Okay. I'm climbing up a house, y'all. I'm going up.
Would I be able to find like it doesn't have to be something sturdy, just like something that can prop up my shield on the ground
yeah.
in front of me? So I can use it as like some kind of cover that I can fire behind until we're in melee.
I mean, what would be better? Like, how would that, whatever you're designing, be better than setting up around the corner of a building or something, is what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I don't know where the alleys lead to, so I want to be able to keep like an eye on the sides just in case and not be kind of surprised from behind if something comes up.
Okay.
Also, if I make myself a bit of a target, then others can have a chance to sneak and fire off some shots as well.
Yeah. I guess my thought process is, even with the shield, you are left with the ability for people to flank you. And then you can potentially be down your shield, was just my worry. Like, if you got surprised.
Bait, 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 bait.
I mean, I would be using the Moonblade with two hands anyway, so the shield would just be on my back. So it's fine. And I could, make a target in the center of the crossroads with Hookquad probably.
Okay, Highlander, I'm here for it.
He's the tank. I'm getting some cover while taking pot shots, and We're just like, hello, we're here. Don't look around.
Yeah,
Don't
just
look at the
for
rooftops.
assistance sake, do Greg or Frank want to roll for Mike?
Initiative.
Yeah, and combat turns.
I think I can get into his sheet.
Yeah, I trust Frank to roll for him better.
That's what I mean. He's pretty straightforward as far as how he operates.
Get angry and smug things.
Not even get angry. He doesn't have a. He's not a barbarian.
Yeah, but if Leaf touches him, then he
Well,
gets
yes.
really mad.
He's got his primal
Presence
rage,
enrages many people.
but he's got a shield ability now too.
Yeah.
So I will add that correctly. Funny enough, that was the same thing that you had rolled. What is your dex and Ukrad's dex, Britta?
Ukrad's is +0, mine is +3.
What's the actual score? Like what's...
Mine is a 16.
Okay.
Ukrad's is a 10.
There we go. Ta-da! The one thing I do need is I will need Ocasio to roll me a stealth check, because the way that hide works now, it actually has a function. Do it with advantage for me, because you've got time to set yourself up.
Dang. Wait, what?
That's sleight of hand.
Oh, shit. What?
You rolled stealth once, and then sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like,
There we go. Because the way that hide works is as long as you are not in sight of an enemy, you roll a DC 15 hide check.
okay.
And if you are successful, you gain invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, that helps clarify exactly what's happening there, because you know what that does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you know advantage, blah, 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 blah. And they're blind to you, blah, 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 blah. That's one of those things where I feel like the 2024 rules did actually help clarify a few things. Like that. But all right. As this wall of fog begins to move in, and you can see the trees beginning to light a flame, you see as the form of 6 creatures initially approach. First up, we have Bo. Isn't it great to roll high on initiative?
No.
Do you have alert or anything?
Think fast.
No, I think I just rolled high.
Okay. Well, no. The reason I ask is because those abilities will also allow you to switch your initiative.
Oh, no,
So
didn't
that's
have-
yeah. So it was more of if you had that, you would be able to go here. Somebody else go. No.
I'm looking at. There's obviously a fire. Not sure what else is going on. Just in case something needs to be done far away, I think I will long strider myself with the one use that I have, I think, or the non-spell use of it, just so I can be yippee skippy, and then my skippy boots, or my yippee skippy long strider ability, and That I guess is an action. Man, does it suck being first with no visual thing. I do have.
Send in the Sasha.
Huh?
Send in the Sasha. To
We don't know what we're up against yet. Send in the druid.
Funny, she doesn't look Druish.
Yeah, I guess I'll. Does Sasha have any actions?
Sasha has the fox stats and the help action as we've
Let me
dictated.
pull that up. Okay, let me.
Until you decide to summon Sasha in a different form, Sasha has fox stats.
They're not. I mean, they have them.
No, they're not that useful. It's possible that you're going to get some additional abilities for your shepherd as it is, and that will affect Sasha.
Excellent. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
Sasha will run up to Halvarad and, I don't know, paw at him in a way that implies,
Inspiration?
some kind of I believe in you type animal gesture.
Okay. The most inspiring belief in you, boy.
Yeah, he good boy. He
Best
believe in you. That's as much as he does.
Halbard is kind of like, okay, thank you. I'm trying to focus here. Thank you.
Because, I mean, you also have your totem.
Do I?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Damn.
What's that? Your class abilities. Go to
Is that
features
something
and
that
traits.
comes in at level 4?
No, it's something that happened at level 3.
Oh.
When you got to be a shepherd druid, you gained the spirit totem ability.
Oh yeah. But I already. Oh, it is a bonus action, so that work out for me.
It's one of those terrible times where I'm like, read your character sheet!
Spirit Totem is pretty awesome for the healing anyway.
Right?
Yeah, well, so I guess I could bring up the unicorn.
I mean,
one.
both the unicorn and the bear are good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Last campaign that I played a shepherd druid, and I didn't use anything but the healing because.
Well, the bear is
I
temp
made sure
HP, and the unicorn is HP. So it's just a matter of.
Yeah, I was playing basically the healer though, so I was constantly casting healing spells, so everybody's constantly getting my druid level in healing.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess then I don't know if strength checks and saves are useful, so I'll just bring up a unicorn. Offensive.
Well, strength saves and all that matter for people if they wanted to, grapple and do those sorts of things, but.
I just don't know if.
No, totally fine. That's why I said it's just a choice. Like.
Can my unicorn spirit be a pony unicorn or a miniature horse?
Absolutely.
It just still has the radius of healing. It just is small.
One.
It's not about the size of your unicorn, it's about how you use it.
One small unicorn. Boop.
Yay. Also, there are 2 Sashas. I don't know how that happened.
Reload. That's only on
Magic.
yours.
Oh gosh.
But now you have a short, chubby unicorn.
Yay!
Wait, what is it? Okay. Just for simplicity's sake.
Is that the radius of the unicorn?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why the healing is phenomenal. Everybody in that bubble gets your druid level in healing, no matter who you cast the spell on.
All right.
That's cool.
Uber.
I'm eating.
It is a incredible buff to mass healing word and mass cure wounds.
So yeah, that's why I was putting the aura up so you can clearly see what you're able to hit.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, that is using your class abilities. Welcome to your actual character. I'm glad that we can have these conversations so you have a better idea of what you're doing.
Listen, I got
You're
really
such a
distracted by
shady
Sasha.
bitch.
Me, Shady? No. What?
I swear to God.
You like it.
I have
Anyways.
the shady rattlesnake button on.
So, all right, we've moved. Tell you what, you roll whatever it's Sasha's inspire thing. Roll a d20 plus 2. There's the dice roller and advanced roller.
Right, I'm looking at it and I'm clicking on it and I don't know about the +2 part, but I could.
You just on
If
if you're in the
type
advanced roller. Oh yeah, you can do that too.
You could just type / 1d20 plus 2.
In Roll20.
Yes.
Is there spaces, etc.?
Yes.
Yeah, between the and 1d20 there's a space, otherwise you don't need to put
Yeah.
spaces.
Hold on.
Is it working?
I believe.
There we go. Halbrod is given help.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, then it moves to Britta.
Alright, and we can't see anybody yet.
You can see these 6 guys here.
Holy crap.
I'm like, oh no, there is guys on the board.
There are 6 guys there.
Yup.
Roll fire.
I'm like, I promise. I didn't. Like, I did already have this map prepared with lines and everything so that you would be able to do this. But, yeah.
There's 6 guys, and then if you look down the street, there's like 6 more.
What?
one.
I don't know what you're talking about. There is nothing but a wall of smoke right now.
Yeah, there's nothing in the smoke.
Nope.
There is no war in Buzzing Say.
it's and you are currently in Bossing Say, yes.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm gonna step in front of Halbarad and throw a dagger.
Thank you.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Is that... help me on your ability.
I'm gonna throw a psychic blade that has a 60-foot reach.
So it's 2060? Is that what I'm trying to remember?
No, the psychic blade is just 60.
Oh, really? That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice because you don't have a disadvantage.
Right?
On it.
That's why I was like, really?
No, that's why I had to position because.
Oh, no. It actually, if you look down, it's actually 6120.
If you get that spell sniper, you can do a Call of Duty trick shot.
Right? Yeah, if you look down in the actual ability, it says...
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the disadvantage range at first, but...
Yeah. It just
Either
has
way.
a crazy range.
Alright, so let's just throw a dagger real quick, see what happens.
Oh my god. Now I understand. Oh my god. That means... Oh, that's so broken. Jesus.
I think it's fine.
No. I just realized a Path of the Giant Barbarian Soul Knife Rogue. Because the Psychic Blades are thrown weapons, and the Path of the Giant gets Mighty Throw, where they get their rage bonus to thrown weapons.
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah,
sick.
that sounds fine to me.
That's why I was just sitting here like, ugh, that's sickening. I read something about people being like, lol, Soul Knife Barbarians. Now I understand. So yeah, you definitely hit. Which one, like, which one, the one on the left or the right in the front there? It will matter.
I'm gonna go directly for this one since he's right in front of me.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I should have marked these guys' things beforehand. But whatever. Go me. Alright. 8 psychic damage to start.
And then I will use my bonus action to dash right back over here by Ukra.
No, come back. My little shield.
I am not heavy hitter enough to be a shield. I am tiny and squishy, and no.
What? What are you talking about? Well, then it is Ukrad's turn.
What does Ukrad want to do?
No.
I guess Ufrod will just take his movement speed of 30. And he'll move over here next to Halbrand. I
She
can't
will.
access his token. And he will pull out his Warhammer and look aggressive.
He's just standing there,
let's see.
menacingly.
Let's see. Well, let me do this at least temporarily. Yeah. Can you... Do you have the ability to move Ukrod now? Or this Ukrod? Can you move either one of these Ukrods, Brenna?
Sorry, I had to pee. Give me a second. I can move them both.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just gave you temporary permission for everything on Ukrod.
Oh god, Ukrod popped!
Alright, so those 3 run up there. Oh, look at that. Well, that doesn't really help them. What? No way.
You almost did that Tim Allen sound.
What is that blob?
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Let's do this. They walk up. As they run up, you see as they stop and begin chanting in a very odd language that you don't speak but kind of heard before. And both Halbarad and Ukrod are going to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Are they those?
Don't
Didn't
fuck
say
me.
they were gonna pass.
My God damn it. That's not great.
The orc is more wise than you, Halbarad.
Yep.
All right. Oh, interesting. Oh my, give me a second. Now I need to check this. This is very... Oh, okay. They do speak it. Serve! You are charmed.
Both of us?
Well, the save is higher than 11. Not much higher, but higher than an 11.
And a 9 is not higher than 11. Correct?
Unfortunately, correct.
Darn it.
You are temporarily under a modified Gias.
Yay.
And then the other people, they have... Oh, okay. Damn.
Is it dark out, or is it the middle of the day?
It is, I will say, dusk.
Okay, because I have umbral sight, so I'm trying to figure out if I've got that going on or not.
You know, that's not actually the one that you should be pointing out.
Oh, my patch?
No. I think Grim would catch on. You have a different feature that has to do with things with dark vision.
Yeah, it's called umbral sight. It says that I'm adapted.
So that has nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the absolute darkness aspect, and has everything to do with their senses. I was
Right.
wrong on the name of the trait. I thought that was something else. But yes.
Oh, okay.
No, that has more to do with their vision in these situations.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay. So I'm invisible.
To them.
That anybody that has dark vision.
Yeah, actually, interestingly enough, not to Halbrod and Brenna.
Okay.
Say, what do you mean, Okacho? You're right there.
Which is also an interesting thing because, like, it's that joke of, you know, it doesn't work on humans. And you're a knight from the human kingdom.
Oh my god, I have dark vision. Does that mean that I can't see myself?
Yes.
And that's why I am the way that I am? Just kidding.
Why
So
is
when
it
you look in the mirror, you're
invisible to
supposed to
me?
turn the lights on.
Do you not? You don't have dark vision, right?
I do not.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's a gloom stalker.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm like, you, the halfling and the human. Those are the people completely unaffected by this ability.
Yep.
You're like, what are you talking about? You're right there.
Can't see shit in the dark, but we can see Ocasio.
Great. That's what I've always wanted. To stand out.
Oh. So.
You know, this means that Bo can't see you either.
Gay gas.
Ocasio, Sisyphean drink, where are you?
Oh.
All right, I was curious on this. So yeah, I don't feel like Gias is anywhere near as strong as it used to be, just as a heads up. But these guys here, well, this front guy at the very least, is going to... linger, damn you. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Not Sasha.
Make me a dex save and throw. Ba-do-dip.
Pretty but Sasha.
I'm refreshing the damn page.
Are those just orcs or are they goblins? I can't really
They look like
God damn it.
goblins.
Okay.
Greg, are you sure you don't want to play Ukrad? I think I might get him killed.
Yeah, I would have gotten him killed one, turn ago, and that was the first turn.
D, what the fuck is this?
That's Buddy.
That's Buddy.
Who is
What the
Buddy?
fuck is this?
That's. Where have you been?
You gotta
I
pay
don't know.
attention. Jesus.
That was the.
have-
little guy.
We had that flashback where Halbrod saved him from the giant spider in the wizard tower. I'm like, Buddy is established lore here now. Like.
Well, he doesn't look like he's doing shit. He's standing in the corner, okay?
Do you.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean.
he's hiding on the rooftop like someone else who hasn't done shit so far.
Oh, okay, gang.
Just
I will defend my buddy.
Oh my
I can
god.
say from the last time I gave him a biscuit, because that would change how many hit points he has. I don't know if he's in range of what.
I mean, he would. There was no way you would be in this situation without him being under the effect of a biscuit.
Okay.
Like, there's not a chance in hell I would do that. Like, you would do that no matter what.
Yeah, I'm just knocking biscuits off my list. You know, I have a.
Knocking biscuits.
Listen, you guys, it's also canon. Like, I drink a lot, so I wouldn't remember Buddy, okay?
No,
Good
Ocasio wouldn't
hallucinate,
remember
Buddy.
Buddy. You should.
No, maybe use it. Okay, fine.
How dare you?
I will put respect on Buddy's name. I am so
Damn right. So, yeah, I thought I told this to roll, but I guess it didn't. Those people are taking 18 fire damage. Did we have a roll for Buddy? Or not for Buddy, for Sasha?
Damage, you said?
Yes,
You don't need
18
Sasha.
fire damage.
Did we have
Cool.
a initiative for Sasha?
They
was
act
that-
with, like,
Oh, did he have a dexterity save? Is that your question?
well, he
No, I didn't
should
do that.
have a dexterity
Okay.
save.
All right. Let me pull up the Fox stats.
He has a +3.
Okay, so I'll just roll a d20. Okay, hold on. One roll.
One roll coming up.
Oh no!
That was your...
I can't control Mike's health either, so he's at 10 hit points.
Okay. So... yeah, that is a 13. Well, no, that is... then you've got a 9, and their DC for this is a 12. So, yeah. Nobody rolled very well for that dodge. As a flame of fire spews forth from this goblin's mouth. It's very confusing.
Fire is spewing from a goblin's mouth. Okay.
Huh. It's almost like there was
Yeah,
storyline.
I know.
All right. Then it is Leaf's turn.
Kill them all, Leaf.
I was going to, but now that you're telling me to, I don't want to.
Cast Fireball.
I'm gonna cast Entangle on them.
Ooh. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I also prefer that to a fireball.
Well, I'm lining up the fireball, so then I should.
Really?
No, it's fine.
Huh, okay. How big is?
Listen, I didn't ask what level you were. I said cast fireball.
So, bloop, bloop, bloop. You gonna give me a circle, or you want me to make the circle?
Just, yeah, circle the 4.
Huh? It's
And
a
maybe
20-foot
have it
radius,
like,
bro.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking 20 square feet. Yeah, make sure a halberod's in there.
That's what I mean. I'm like, it is a 20-foot.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Okay.
So yeah, because well, no, that's 20 right there. Boop.
Sorry, I read too much for work, so I can't read in spare time.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, now you could hit all of them. There's absolutely no reason not to.
They have all been hit.
All right, so bloop 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 bloop.
And then I'm going to move behind Ukrod. Actually, no. Not with the flames. I'm going to stay where it's safe by bow.
Yeah, and Tangle is not a circle, it's a square. It says in the thing there.
Meh, whatever.
It's same difference.
I was about to say it doesn't change the amount of them getting hit.
Yeah.
Halberod, leaf is weird. Leaf is going to be square shaped instead of circle shaped. Deal with it.
So let's see.
If it's not a square. Yeah, it goes in the square hole.
You got 4 out of 6.
That ain't bad.
That is not bad, to be honest. They don't have.
That's a big love song, isn't it?
I mean, I guess if we do the math. Ugh.
What's math?
But they don't have a terrible strength save, which is what that's on. So, yeah, I'd say that's definitely not bad, all things considered.
And I guess I'll just bonus action wild shape.
Mushrooms.
And how close to Ukrod do I have to be for that to really work?
Uh, 10 feet.
Voodoo? That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, I also have a Halo Spore. I'll do 1 dink. 1d4.
What's the range on that?
Oh, good call. Oh yeah, within 10 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only thing that matters for that. So I'll tell you what, we'll give you a spore circle, huh? Boop.
Breathe in deep, Halberod. Breathe in deep.
All right. Ocasio.
Yes. All right. Hunter's mark on the fella in the front. Do I need to click it? I don't know. Oh yeah, because it gives me my my one. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that person with my longbow. And I'm invisible, right? So. Okay. 18 hit?
That it does.
Okay, I would also like to Dreadful Strike.
Okay.
So 9 plus what is it? 2d6.
Taco Bell sauces.
What?
So 9
I
plus
don't think you
5 plus
can roll
3.
Taco Bell damage.
So 17.
Yes.
Ka-chonk.
And that ends my turn.
Halbrod. You feel
So,
strangely
what?
as though if you raise your hand against these people, there will be consequences.
Hmm.
The consequences will be you killing them. Do it.
Consequences, I'm at 7 health. I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
This is the one thing I will say, and this is where Gios got severely nerfed. The damage is once a day.
Okay, I'm still in 1 digit. I'm gonna bonus.
Oh no,
action
yeah,
second
absolutely.
wind. Like,
I just wanted to say that even if you go
Five
against
plus
your charm, it's literally once a day damage.
Thank you.
Okay. So back up a little bit. I'm worried because I don't know how much it's gonna be.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you try and back up.
Come on. God damn it. Well, at least I'm consistent.
That new trait burns through you as you think about retreating. And you can feel the call in your head. What's your duty, soldier?
Well, you know what? My shield has been nice, but they're a bit too close, so I'm gonna catapult it into this one.
What?
So that's 18 damage, not 0. If he
Yes,
fails
good.
on a dex save of 10.
Wait a minute.
So dex save DC 10.
Wait. I think you should. Who are you trying to hit?
This guy right here.
I think I need somebody else to confirm this. I think if you shoot at the one behind him, that guy has disadvantage?
Is he restrained?
He is entangled. He got it.
Does that mean that he...
That's what I need. I need Greg to check the entangle spell for me.
Ah,
Because, like, you have targets there that are entangled.
That's true.
it just says difficult terrain, strength save, or they have the restrained condition.
So yeah, disadvantage on dex saves. Yeah, I'm gonna kick up my shield so that it's poison. And just make it go kind of like, you know, that that shield that Lurtz is trying to with. That
Uh-oh.
just like, oh, am I cutting off?
Yep, your mic's doing the thing.
Fucking piece of shit, disco. Anyway, I'm pulling the Lurtz move from Fellowship of the Ring of like trying to decapitate him with the shield, but I'm kicking it up and then catapult.
Absolutely.
So it's horizontal and going straight for it. So yeah, if he fails, 18 damage.
Well, there's also another thing about this spell.
Yes.
None of them are currently that solid. So,
As I say, if they're not solid, then it's gonna keep going for 60 feet.
and then that one passed.
You're gonna have to walk a ways to get your shield back.
They're less solid than a physical object for it to completely collide with. They are not stopping its momentum, one might say.
Nice. Well, they're getting close, so
But-
let's go for broke and action surge.
Wow. I'm gonna try and roll this again. Before you do that,
Yeah.
let's pause. Before you use the cooldown, you launch your shield. It strikes people, and then you take 30 psychic damage.
I'm unconscious.
Uh-huh. That's why I was like, hey, let's not burn that just yet.
Yep.
Wait a
For some
second.
reason I have the incapacitated condition. I mean, I guess I am now, but
Somebody was told something. Bo!
All right. Sasha took damage. I did not roll for his temp HP. How much damage did he take? I could roll temp HP and maybe be above that.
Yeah, roll the temp HP.
Okay. +3. Okay, that. Okay, so 6. So he did not. He has a HP right now, and he does not make it. Oh, so devastated. Okay.
With an audible pop, Sasha disappears.
Did he make any sad dog noises, or did he just pop in a non-consequential way?
And, well, do you want me to be traumatizing or... Because I'm going with the pop since it's a dog.
Okay, all right. It's less traumatizing.
Uh-huh.
Bo is less
Now Bo
traumatized.
cast fire.
Right.
Remember me, Bo.
Right.
Remember
I am bestest boy!
Can I?
Why was he Kradu?
could I tell that Havrod got gassed? Like, was that obvious?
Roll me.
Oh, I'm
Roll
down.
something for that.
Well, he's down
I know
right
that,
now.
But I know.
But-
that.
So
I'm trying
roll
to
me
decide which one I
either
should leave.
Arcana or Religion, your choice.
Arcana.
I wasn't sure because you've got like the religious-y things too. So he looks like he got affected by some sort of mind control magic, but you can't tell what. But he definitely grabbed his head after casting the spell and dropped. So, given the like things that you've seen with Brenna and everything, it's got to be some kind of psychic mumbo jumbo. You're just not really sure exactly what.
I just can't remember if chaos stops working.
Well, above table, that is where I said a few minutes ago
Sorry.
that they have nerfed the spell to be once a day.
Okay. So, I'll just run over there and, you know, I was gonna use, Sasha, but he popped. So I'm just gonna run over there and, if Halbrad had like a number of health, like what would that be? So that I could gauge, just personally, the level of what I might do here.
I mean, it's currently 0,
You
so...
know,
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to get it higher. I'm like, is this a second level cure wounds? I don't know.
On a scale of 1 to 100, maybe like a quarter of the way there. You know, maybe a 25.
What do I have? We'll regular cure wounds. For now.
I believe in you.
Plus unicorn points. Nobody else is hurt, but unicorn points.
That is
Wow.
not true.
Halberad's.
Because Ukrad was hurt as well.
Oh, it just doesn't look that way.
Yeah, because... Well... Oh yeah, he's at 10. Boop. So currently he gets...
Plus 3.
Boop.
Yeah, he was at 10, so he should be at 13 now.
There. No, I got it updated now. So now it's set. On the token at least here.
So yeah,
So does that... I can't... Does Halbrad get both?
I thought it says plus 3 to allies or whatever. I think so. I don't know.
So I think he gets both.
He
so-
gets
I think it
plus 8.
includes, in the 2014 rules, it included the target. I
Yeah.
don't know if the
So no.
2024
Yeah. It doesn't. So yes, it doesn't. That didn't change. So yes, it also affects him
All right.
because
well,
it's essentially a pulse afterwards.
all right.
So I
And
get
then-
8?
Yes. So you get 8.
Okay.
and I'm gonna move back a bit, so I'm slightly less
Wait a minute.
for the unicorn.
What is?
Yeah.
Don't you have another thing?
Do I have other things?
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. Re-roll the healing that you got.
Oh right, because ones.
Yeah, you rolled minimum, and you
I
re-roll
rolled
ones.
double- Yeah. So let me just.
That's why I was like, hold on, I'm pretty sure you've got something else here.
The whole thing again. Oh my god, what?
Yeah, no. So actually, Halbrad, you heal 14.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
That's why I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
no.
It's like
lucky, but with healing.
Yes, it's healing specific lucky that you have.
Like, how about goes down and he does just the Jason Voorhees sit up.
A little bit
And
of
then I
blood
pop
from
back.
the corner of your nose. All right.
And that's about it.
Awesome. Then that means it's Brenna.
Hey, give me just a second. I gotta take the dog out.
Okay.
Sasha lives.
Tell her to take herself out.
Oh my God, is Mike here?
Yeah.
Look at you.
His mic just hasn't been working the whole time.
No, I laid down to stretch out my back, and then I just didn't have the mental capacity to get back up for a while.
I mean, that happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
But hey,
It's been a rough few weeks, so like, I heard someone say my name and I couldn't reach the push to talk button. I'm like, meh, they'll be fine.
Yeah, no. We put you in the initiative order, and we had Frank controlling you before, so it's no biggie. You have taken
they'll
some
be fine.
damage, but that's about it.
I've heard. I gotta recap.
Yeah, I've been doing a horrible job at keeping you alive.
Well,
He's not dead, so you're doing a good job.
it's very possible that some people were told, maybe run away.
Get to the chopper!
When stuff was happening. So, it's not a lot has happened past the fact that they had a larger movement than everybody thought and the ability to use range.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and toss a dagger at the lead guy's face. Go for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Yeah, not quite.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and throw the bonus action dagger.
Do it. Yes, that is what it is.
Yell the name.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is indeed Psychic Blades.
Not much better.
Not much better at all.
Alright, Brenna's gonna move over here by a bow and think about how horrible she's doing right now.
I mean, you did hit them the first time.
And did very little.
I mean, it was like 8. It's not a little.
Listen, I dominated when we were in the haunted house. It's time for me to get my no, come back down to earth moment.
Well, maybe Brenna's just meant to fight ghosts as the psychic in the party. So.
Alright, who wants to go become Ghostbuster?
I call Egon.
So, I guess since you're back, that means it's Ukrad's turn.
Oh, yeah. Why is my map not showing? Let me refresh. It just says loading. Okay. Well, I'll assume I'm close to something.
Definitely not far.
Something I would want to hit with my hammer.
If all else fails, you can also hit my stream for now to see where you are.
I could do that.
Because I'm going to assume you'll want to move like
Yeah,
2
my roll
spaces
20 's
forward.
Okay. What's that blue circle?
Entangle.
That is entangle, which will just be difficult terrain for you.
Oh, right now I'm in the bubble of raid.
That you are. Which means
that
it
thing
will
right
still
in
affect
front
you
of
for
me.
your turn.
I can't ping. So that guy right in front of us, is that somebody I want to smash?
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I was saying I assume you'll want to move here.
Yes.
Everything down the street is smash material.
Yes, everything
Hell
down is smash.
Oh, but I lose my crazy raid.
You will have it because you had it at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. Then
I just
So-
gotta keep calling you.
Yeah,
around
he
with
just
the weapon.
has to move forward for you to keep it for next turn. But that
All right,
also
were any of my
means
cooldowns used?
don't forget to gain your temp.
And I'm at what, HP 13 right
13.
now? 132, and it's 2 temp HP?
I don't remember what the ability was I gave you.
Me neither, but we're going with 2 for right now.
I feel like it's more than that, but
Oh, 2 is adrenaline. It's 5. Let me find it. It doesn't matter. I can look that up in a minute.
it's
First, we're gonna
5.
attack.
It's 5 temp HP.
Forced reckless attack. That's right.
Well, so I guess the other thing is you could move here and use your shield.
Yeah. Did I move everything to 1?
I know I put the shield on your character sheet abilities.
Magnetic slam. Pull 1 target. Is that the one we went with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
just the shortened tooltip. When you
Okay.
click on it, it actually gives you the extended.
Yeah, so I could... What if I use it to the guy behind him?
The one who is entangled and restrained?
I guess that wouldn't work. Well, why do I have to move back to use my
Yeah.
shield then?
I guess it is 10 feet, so you could actually...
Okay. We're gonna pull him in.
So that is a strength save, right?
I think so.
Or it's a grapple, right? Oh no, it's a strength save. That's what we said.
I don't know. I need to find the note.
Literally, that magnetic slam, if you just click on it, on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put the
Yeah,
full...
5 feet.
I
full
made it
5
correct
feet.
for you, damn it. So yeah, no, I'm reading it off of your thing, so it is a strength save. I rolled terribly. Whoop. Because it's currently a DC 13 to be pulled. You activate the runes on your shield to pull it in, and then...
I can smack him in the face.
Which is...
1d6. So, well, 1d6 plus. Well, you know.
Nope. It's... I believe that is no bonus. I think that's just 1d6 on that one. Because I didn't want you to break it.
Right. It's 1d6 plus. Well, not plus to the damage, but it uses my main hand attacks to hit.
Yes. Yeah.
Although it doesn't look like that's entered in here.
No, I guess that I didn't do right. Blah.
That's fine. Do I have anything that just has 1d6? Yeah, a javelin. So we're just going to use that with without the +5.
Well, I mean, you could just roll it to hit off the javelin. That's the
Nothing
point.
I'm
You
clicking
can
is
just use your
working. What the fuck?
you can use your to hit off of anything. Just hit the warhammer.
I'm trying to. It's not going to. Do I not have? What's up here?
Huh.
Oh, because my roll 20 never loaded. That's why. I forgot about that.
Is it doing that for me? Oh, there we go. That's very weird that it's doing
Let
it
me
that way.
refresh D&D Beyond because it's not showing me the dice.
Is it rolling in the tracker? I can see the tracker for a temper.
Not doing nothing.
Well, because I
We're
can
gonna go
see
to
that.
roll a D20. We got a 13. That's 13 plus 5, so 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 1 point of damage. Well, that's something.
I mean, you pulled him closer. That's your bonus action.
And now I'm gonna hit him in the face. Ooh, that's a natural 20. I got a 3 and a 20. Oh, fuck. Now we need to manually calculate that. Why is roll 20 not working?
Technology.
You need to have Frank run your sheet and you tell him what you're doing.
The problem is, Google rolled me a 20, though. Wait, that's not the right channel. It doesn't matter. Everything's moving. Okay. So... I need to roll 2d8. So I just double the dice, right?
Yeah, if you want to do it that way. I mean, yeah, you would
I
just
don't know.
double.
What-
You would
what-
double the
you tell
dice
me what to
roll.
do.
Yes, you double the dice rolled and keep the mod the same.
So that's 11 plus 5. And he goes flying back.
So you did 15 damage? Or 16 damage?
11 plus 5, 16.
So this goblin goes flying back 5 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. And as he does, his body changes into that of a monstrous hellhound.
Are these like reverse druids? Like they're
And then
animals
fall
that-
limp.
Oh, wait, I think it's loading now. Okay. There was an update for Firefox that I hadn't let.
Gotcha.
But now it loaded, now that I'm finally done.
Well, okay. You took that one out. But
Just testing yeah, okay, now everything works.
as
Okay.
you do, you know what? Just for fairness sake, roll me a wisdom save of your own.
Yeah, you fuck up your character this time.
High. Roll real high. Nope, that's not high.
Yeah.
That's
So
not very high.
so as you strike this creature, you take 30 psychic damage.
Ow.
As the chaos effect strikes you.
I go sleepy.
Well, you're
Hey,
half
you wake
walk.
the
Don't you
fuck
bounce
up.
back
It's
to
not
one?
time for sleep.
You bounce back at one.
Yeah. I was about to say, you're an orc. You haven't used that thing. You got 1 HP. It's still good.
He
It's
gets
still
knocked down,
good.
and he gets back up again.
You never got to keep him down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this man a whiskey drink.
No, a vodka drink.
So
How about a lager drink?
these guys can't
Nah, I prefer Sprite.
move. Or no, they get another save, right? Do 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 do. Can take an action to try and break it.
You don't have to, though. They could just stay there.
Do you really want that?
Yes.
Because those two haven't used their breath attack yet.
I'm far enough away.
Yeah. You are.
it's
That was the most
Hey,
legal
Quad.
thing to say. I'm fine.
Hey, Quad, use your shield on leaf.
the confidence Leaf has in his companions. I'm fine.
Guys? I'm not feeling so good.
How about just sitting on the ground next to you? How do you think I feel?
It's definitely that moment in the action movie where both of you have smoke trailing off of you and you're like, oh, I don't know about this, guys.
Do you think I was 2 days away from retirement?
At least you didn't take an arrow in the knee.
That's true, I never did get married.
Oh yeah, these two of them are stuck and one of them is not. So this one breaks out. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Halbrod, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at that. I'm consistent, even.
You are poisoned.
Love that.
Leaf.
Yes.
It's your turn.
I'm going to need a 10-foot radius sphere that will fit Ukrad in it, and as many goblins as possible.
Gonna die.
That's the plan.
it going to be like one of those hurricane machines where you grab dollars and stuff it in your pockets, except it's goblins?
Yes, the goblins are all going to swirl around Ukrod. That'll do. We will cast Wither and Bloom.
Isn't that the one where he rolls a hit die?
Let's see.
I believe so, because Lydia spammed that all
Yes.
campaign.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you roll. Sorry.
That's the only only reason I remember that.
So you make a con save throw.
All right, so I will make a con save on my 4 people.
And Mike gets to roll 1 hit die.
I wish you could get to it without going to the rest menu.
You can't?
In D&D Beyond, am I just missing
Thought-
something?
Oh, I thought there used to be a way to do it.
I mean, it's possible it's right in front of me and I just don't see it, but that's
I
what I've
mean, you
always
could
thought.
just roll a
I'm
d10.
not seeing it.
Yeah. Well, it's actually a D10 plus 2. At least that's what mine says. On my short rest menu. Well, fuck. I didn't do very good.
Yeah, but then you get my spell casting modifier, which is a +5. So you get 10.
I'm at 11 HP.
Yay!
Okay.
He got back up and he's ready to get knocked back down.
Yeah, except this time I can't bounce back. Not without help.
Okay. Damage assigned.
I think that is it for me.
I think that you could potentially take a 5-foot step forward and hit the other guy with your halo of spores.
Okay.
Like, 'cause this guy could get hit with the halo. Is that... Do I make, like, a con save on that or something? I can't remember.
Con save you have to succeed on. Against my spell save DC.
I
Which is
believe
only
I
13.
just failed. So I take 3 damage.
A whole
Wait,
3.
is it... I am...
Oh wait, let's see. Double damage dice for your Halo Sport.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking up. I'm like, don't you actually do double when you're in your form?
Yep. So that's half of Ukrod's life.
We'll just roll another d4. Yeah, because you should be rolling.
No. No.
Roll 2 of them. Got it.
Yeah, because you roll double damage dice.
I just thought it doubled what I rolled. Good
No.
enough.
You
So
wish.
what do I do?
I do wish.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. So that's everything for you then, I believe.
Yep.
All right. Then Ocasio.
Okay. So there's a goblin next to Halbarad.
This is a yes, and this is a reminder you can move your hunter's mark.
Yes, my hunter's mark. exactly. That's what the first thing I'm going to do is move my hunter's mark to that gentleman. And does an 18 hit?
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would also like to dreadful strike.
Okay.
But that expends both of my uses for the day. Might as well use those puppies. So, oh, and I have to roll damage, right? Yeah, I do. Boop. So 8 plus 5 plus, what was my hunter's mark earlier? 3?
Just roll a d6 for it.
Does this... Oh, okay, I can change.
Yeah, no, it's every time you hit with it, you roll.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1.
Why did it? It rolled your dreadful strike, but then you had rolled it, but then it didn't do your actual longbow damage.
The longbow was...
Just
I
click
clicked
the
it.
box.
Did it not show up?
No, it said dreadful strike instead.
That's so weird it just showed up.
That's a scimitar.
Oh. Somebody call the police. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
Hey, look at that. All right, so 6
It was, like,
plus
up,
8 plus
and I
1.
didn't realize it.
So 15 damage.
Okay.
Boom.
One of these days.
I'm here to help with the math. And making sure we're rolling the right thing.
Okay, I'm still hiding, so that's it. Oh wait, I forgot that should have been with advantage. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, you can effectively attack with advantage every turn right now because of your...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Halberon's turn.
Alright. Oberon can go.
So, question, is Buddy close enough to this guy to do an attack?
If
He's
you
on
would
the
like
roof.
him to come out of his hiding space.
Yeah, I'd like
Don't
him
do
to
it, Buddy.
do that and use his sting.
Okay.
So it's a con save 12.
Roll it for me. Or hit it for me so I can see it.
It's not getting on there.
Well, boo. Gonna make me load another thing, boy.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So... It's really funny to me, because you'd think that one... You'd think any of these
Oh,
guys
shit.
would actually be...
Also, he's slowed. I totally forgot about the longbow slow thing.
Oh, it's minus
slowed.
10 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, they are made of sturdier stuff.
Damn.
So you make him lash out and sting and reveal himself, and it is unaffected.
Okay. Could I, as a free action, pull out my halberd?
So essentially, there is the way that it works in 2024 is that you can draw a weapon as part of the attack action.
Okay.
I guess the issue is two-handed weapons then.
I'm not gonna be really using it to attack. I want to hold it horizontally because it's, a long weapon. And I want to try and catapult it where it will hit, like, everyone here in the straight line in front of me, like those three, just like slash them.
Okay. No, yeah, because of the ruby, that is your arcane focus.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why this works. I mean, technically, for the effect of the spell, I would even allow you to literally just kind of flip it out at that moment. So yeah, let's do it.
And put a bit of flair. I'm gonna spin it like a fucking plain water.
I love it. Alright, so these guys actually aren't great at attacks. Okay.
Especially because one of them is restrained, so that's gonna be fun.
Well, but the first guy that isn't restrained didn't do so well.
That's good.
Okay. So oh wait, no, this guy did not take that. He took that. Alright. Fairly effective.
But I also managed to hit the one that's here.
Oh,
that gives me a
I thought
that
you were
gives me a
angling
wage.
it towards this one. I gave you
I mean,
this one
I could always like move
this
here
one.
because
and this one.
yeah, I was thinking because the weapon gives me a reach of 10 feet. Maybe I can hit in a way that it will hit like all of them. But yeah, if I move here, then technically I could hit all of them. But then opportunity from this one, so
Yes.
it's like.
All
we
right.
can just do it's like those three in a line. That looks fine.
Well, damn. All right. No, I rolled terribly. You got it.
Nice.
I'm like, I
And
was
then
like,
I
I was gonna
rolled.
give you an all or nothing roll on that one, and I rolled like shit. So you got it.
Nice.
He's like, huh? Big ass weapon.
And then I will action surge and attack this guy right here.
Let's do it.
Come on, Moonblade.
Mercy upon yourself.
Okay, not terrible, indeed. Was it
That
14
is
hit?
actually the number you need.
Awesome. 9 slashing.
Okay.
I'm going two-handed with it. Don't think I have anything to change a roll. I just realized I'm poisoned,
Aha.
so I had advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, that is. That
That's
is.
bad.
Defeat snatched from the jaws of victory.
All of it played out well in your head, and then the reality sucks.
And then you were like, oh shit, I'm poisoned.
I saw it go so well. And all I do is just hit him at this angle, and he's dead. And nope.
And you watch as this goblin's jaw seems to distend in an unnatural way as he latches on to your extended arm, dealing 6 piercing damage. And then
Which arm is he biting?
which hand are you? I mean, you only are missing a hand, so
I know, so it's like either it hurts or I'm gonna have to fix this later.
you know what? High or low?
Let's go high. Fuck it. You know, I've been rolling low.
Well, I rolled low.
God damn it.
Now you need another prosthetic.
So, actually, for that exact purpose, I'm going to make the extra damage be just to the prosthetic. As it deals 5 heat damage when it sinks its teeth in.
Ow.
But your prosthetic's made of wood, right? Like, would it catch on fire?
Stop
That's made of metal.
it.
That's why
You're
I
not
have
helping.
Tinker's tools is to fix it in case.
I'm helping the other side.
Bo.
That's supposed to help them. It's supposed to help us.
So we shouldn't put the use of heat metal in the DM's head.
No, you should not.
Well, right now, it's Bo's turn. So,
Yeah.
oh,
And I'm.
I wanted to do something at the top of the initiative.
Oh no.
Dragon.
That's never good.
Uh-oh.
As the fire and smoke spreads. There we go. All right, now you can go, Bo.
All right.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I mean, I technically have create water, but not enough for that.
Looking at your bucket
Anyway.
like, nope.
It's like 30 feet of water or something. But that's still not enough. Anyway,
This fight could use a gentle rain.
Can I healing word and starry wisp because one's a bonus action and one is a cantrip?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Either way, one of you gets a +3. I guess I healing word Halvarad and starry wisp. Either the one next to him or the one
Yeah.
farthest, which is the one next to him. I don't want. Yeah, let's get rid of that guy. So let me healing word and then. And so, +3, +3, +3's all around.
Yes. So Ukrod gains 3 HP. Halbrod gains 10 HP.
And I'm going to starry wisp the guy closest to Halvarad.
Yep. Show me potato salad. That hits.
All right.
5 radiant damage. Boop.
Oh well.
I mean, it's not terrible.
5 less than they had.
Yeah, that's more than half. That is higher than the half of what you could roll. That is 5 on a D8.
That is more
That's
damage
true.
than I've done this whole fight.
No, you did 8. See?
And then I'm gonna think sadly about what happened to Sasha and what that means.
Maybe this wasn't meant to be a happy fight. Brenna.
Alright, I am going to start to move, and I'm going to yell, perhaps it's time for us to practice our own enlightened self-interest and get the fuck out of here. And I will throw 2 daggers at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, you will.
Show off.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll throw one dagger instead.
That is actually exactly what they had. They had 30 HP left.
That gives me advantage on my second throw, so I'll aim at this one.
I'm sorry, which one were you clicking on? Okay.
I don't know why it keeps trying to show me the ability. I know what it is. Roll the damn dice.
It wants us all to know that you throw psychic blades. Not so much.
Oh.
Not by a lot on that one, mind you, but
I will take my other 5 feet back and start thinking maybe it's time to get the hell out of here.
actually. Yeah. Okay. Ukrad.
I smack.
That's not what I want. That's what I want.
So, do the Hellhounds not have health bars?
Those are dead.
Oh, okay.
Hellhound
I
corpse.
think it's basically the true form.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, if somebody
I
had
thought
used
we were killing them and they were getting stronger, and I'm like, well, fuck.
No, if somebody had, I don't know, used some sort of moonlight spell that revealed true forms, I had these off to the side to turn them into. So when they're dying, I'm just changing them.
Man, I
Yeah,
wish I
well,
had
that ain't me.
But I'm told I'm too shady, so.
Shady.
It's-
All right.
But yes, you have what one of those creatures are correctly. We'll see if you
So,
figure out what the
I'm
other
gonna go
one
ahead
is.
and smack that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I still have crazy berserker.
Because you were, well, yeah, right now you're still in range. So don't forget your bonus. Please also, for the note of this, keep track of how many rounds you have this bonus. Well, there was actually another part of the ability built in. I just haven't really enforced it.
Okay. Well, Jasper started calling me from the other room, so it disconnected my headset. Anyway,
That's a useful
I'm gonna
feature.
hit that guy.
Just disconnects it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and hit him.
Connected it to my phone.
Yeah.
So, I'll
Smash.
smash. knock him back 10 feet. And then I'm going to bring him back.
And that is a strength save, right, for me? Ooh, he resists.
Aw.
Lands back, you see him set his feet as the runes on your shield glow, and he manages to set himself just right to resist the magnetic pull from your shield. Anything else?
That's my action and my bonus action. Not really much else I can do.
Hey, I don't know if you're surgeon. That ain't my choice.
That's a fair point. He did kind of piss me off, didn't he?
You already did.
Well, there is other people there too. Just as a reminder, as there is this guy here. And as we do it here, we are just finishing this initiative order. And then we are stopping for the night.
So we're going to action surge and charge at the little bitch who thought he could, resist my pull. Woof.
That is a woof, all right.
That is a woof. Okay, well, that's my turn. I'm done. I wasted actions.
I mean, I think that's what happened with Halbrod too, so.
It sounded well, but not so well.
Let's see, this guy. Hey. He breaks his entanglement. But now he's next to you. He doesn't get to attack you, but he looks menacing.
He's just standing there.
It's just a little puppy in disguise.
Let's see, this guy in the back. Do the roll. Come on. Does not succeed again. Doesn't really have another target for that. So they're going to be very annoyed about that. This one's going to move up to you. Does a 16 hit Halbrod?
It is my AC, so yeah. Unfortunately.
Alright, so that is 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 6 psychic damage.
Okay.
As it rends into your soft, meaty bits in your brain.
Halbrod, that's not.
Yikes.
That's why you don't keep puppy treats on you.
They're just
can
pseudo
smell
dragon
them.
treats.
Leaf!
They can smell them. Oh, we're gonna keep going? Okay.
I said end of the initiative order. That means we go...
Oh, okay. I thought you meant at the end of Mike's turn. Sorry.
No, I meant end of the initiative order, so we go through Halbrod.
Oh boy, I guess I am going to waste my time healing Halbrod. Sorry, Halbrod.
Wow.
Waste my time. Such faith.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could be running away. Okay, so that was
Well, that's
my
good, but,
bonus action, and for my action,
back in double digits.
Woo!
yeah, I'm gonna kind of follow Bo up here, and so I can do a cantrip, but not a regular spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll give, they're hellhounds, so I shouldn't even bother a firebolt, but yeah, why not? It's probably gonna like eat it and get bigger.
Well, it doesn't eat it to get bigger, but it definitely gets hit with it, and it just kind of washes over its skin. And it is completely unfazed.
Lucrad, time to go. Well, I moved out of range, so you're no longer enraged.
He won't be.
Did I know who summoned this hellhound? Was it a summon, or did it like roll up like normal?
They looked like goblins.
Oh, it turned into that.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Well, the one in front of Halbarad, let me move my hunter's mark to it.
Here, let me-
Unless that one next to it is the one that I had on it already. Okay, yeah. And
No, this one was not, so we will put it on it.
yeah, okay. And
To make it for
Oh my
easier for
God.
understanding, I've put the X on the corpse now.
okay, I assume the 26 hits.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Quite squarely, that 26 hits.
Okay. Oh my god, bitch, go. What? I like hover it and then it goes away. There we go.
Are you sure? And your D6. Boom, 15.
15.
Kapow.
That ends my turn.
All broad.
Well, people are having to move away, but I will mention we could funnel them into the alley to the side here, make it easier on ourselves.
You have looked all the way to the southern portion of the map, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. We have some time, you know? I can't push the enemy. Well, I can try to shove attack, but it's not actually gonna do that much. I'm gonna use a bonus action to do another second wind. Just try and get myself back up a bit. +3, so that's 10. And then as my action, I will slash at the goblin hellhound in front of me. Which I'm still poisoned, so I just realized disadvantage. It's still gonna hit.
Hey, yeah, that's still gonna hit.
It's a 2. Do I have a thing where I can reroll? I don't think I do.
Do you have a thing that where it's ones?
I
and
do.
twos
I
and
have great weapon
threes?
fighting.
Yeah, so ones and
I
twos
can
or
treat 1 or
threes.
2 damage as a 3. So yeah, so
So
it's
that
a
is
7
7.
damage.
Okay.
Yep.
That's still something.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
7
I will tell Buddy to go with bow.
Oh yeah, they're out of the way.
Yeah.
That's-
Don't stay there. Don't stay there. If we're gonna fall back, don't stay there. That's my turn.
All right. And as the top of the initiative comes in, a humongous bear comes charging in. And as it sees everything, it stops. And then changes again into a towering earth elemental. before turning and looking at Bo. And looking forward again. And that's where we'll end the evening.
Hey, we're not running anymore. We have help.
Wasn't running, was walking slowly away.
What's this we stuff?